We have two finalists here with us today. They are from the I Rep My Community cooking competition. We previously spoke with finalist Jeanette Warner of Hamilton, who represented Nevis in this competition. Today we will be speaking with Judah Fari, who represented LaGuerite Basseterre. We will find out his game plan when it comes to winning the finals of the I Rep My Community in your kitchen finals. At least we are going to try to find out. So good morning, Mr. Fari, and welcome back to Good Morning SKN.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here.
We are happy that you're here with us this morning. So we know that you were also in the No Salt Challenge. Yeah. Without telling us too much, will your dishes for in your kitchen also have no salt?
Now we add a little salt but for flavor, not
Okay.
for making it salty, but to give a seasoning. Add this for seasoning.
I'm excited to taste, because the one without salt tasted well, so I could only imagine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just a little dish, I see salt, I will put.
Oh, nice. So healthy salt too.
Yes.
Good stuff.
All right, so can you tell us whether you're going to use any healthy techniques or methods this time around? And if so, can you tell us what they are?
As always, you're going to be healthy and healthy food I always provide, so it's going to be.
Any insight into the method?
And inside, it's kind of a surprise.
Okay, I take it.
It's kind of a surprise, but it's a challenge because it beats, but it's a surprise.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be surprised. I'm just thinking how it's going to explode.
Beets and salt. We already have two ingredients.
Yes.
So tell us, when you first began cooking, was it healthy meals or did healthy meals come over time?
Well, it's come over time. It's 20-something years now. I'm on the healthy side. 25 years now. Yeah.
So did you always cook?
I always love to cook. My family, my auntie especially, she lives in St. Thomas, but she always tell me she prefer to buy close to me than food. I used to like to eat. I like second round. Yeah. When you got to buy, you don't get second round, you got to pay again if you want a second round. That's costly, so I had to cook. So when I don't cook, I got extra. I could always go and have when I'm ready.
Your second round.
All right, so how are you preparing for the IRF competition, community finals?
How I prepare?
Yeah, how are you preparing? Mentally?
I'm very good. I'm just have it in my mind all the time, just making preparation within my mind, within my spirit first, and let it release.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
When I saw you at the supermarket yesterday, because I ran into you, I had no idea you were going to be here today.
Yeah.
And were there any ingredients in your cart? I promise I didn't look.
No. Okay. We still far from the time, so main shop for that yet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So are you practicing it? You said you haven't shop for it to see. Are you practicing your dish?
Well, I do one practice when I try because it beats and what I want to make, kind of sweet and savory. So my sweet things, I never make nothing with beets with that yet.
Okay.
So I did it 2 times, I must say. One time, then the next time was real nice. The first time was a challenge, but the second time it was real nice.
I can't wait.
I'm going to try it again this week to make sure it's fine. I have the recipe together, I already presented, so it's good.
So do you bake as well?
Yeah, I bake every day.
Okay.
I bake every day. We do vegan and vegetarian natural cakes. Yesterday, still we had a workshop called Veganville. We was doing baking cake without eggs, without flour, we do charcoal, we do cheese and pumpkin, we roast breadfruit. We do so much things yesterday, it was nice.
So, okay, let's talk about that workshop since we're still a little bit away from the competition, and I want to get some insights into what you prepare for us when that competition comes around. Was that workshop well attended?
Yeah, it was nice. I like the crowd. It wasn't a big crowd, but it was good because the kitchen not so big. So I like the attendance that came out, and it was real good. I also gave a donation to in the community for a free ticket. A young girl who came, the prom queen in Basseterre.
Oh, really?
Gave her a free ticket and she enjoyed it as well. So
wow, that's great.
She was there.
That's great.
Pumpkin cheese.
Yeah. I made that in my second competition. I made the pumpkin cheese.
And you won?
Right there.
You won as well?
I think, the second competition.
Winner right here. See?
Okay, so interestingly enough, we want to talk about your first IRF I Rep My Community competition. What was the featured ingredient and what dish did you prepare? Was that the one that you did
The first one without the salt? No, the one in the kitchen.
Yes.
I prepare, it was green banana, the dish, so I prepare green banana pie with the cheese, with pumpkin cheese.
with the pumpkin cheese? Okay, so the pumpkin cheese was in it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I make a veggie meat and peas, and I had that inside the pie too.
Wow.
So it was real nice, some salad.
Okay.
So it was real nice. And I serve it in a calabash. So I think my presentation, all the things what I do, I'm doing it live there. And actually, I finished maybe like 40 minutes before everybody.
Oh, really? Yeah. So what do you do with all that time?
Just
Do the
wait,
priest?
just wait, wait patiently,
You could have made another dish, man.
I could have made something else.
I have not eaten breakfast yet. You're making me extremely hungry. The fact that I'm a foodie, oh my gosh.
All right. Yeah, just you make some smoothies, so that's good for breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. So talking about the workshop that you said you had very recently, what was one of the more challenging dishes or more exciting dishes for the participants to make?
In the workshop, seeing how you can roast a breadfruit outside, we cut out the breadfruit on the inside and pack it with seasoning, with some coconut milk. Much people don't really see that. And seeing how you can cook on the outside in a fire, you don't have to use a gas stove all the time. So we get a yabba pot, we cook some stew lentils in the yabba pot and the outside in the fire. So that was amazing.
Well, how long did that take, sorry?
To do the whole workshop,
No, that particular dish.
with the lentils,
Yeah.
it don't take long, because lentils easy to boil about 40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. And we do some quinoa with some vegetables as well to go with the lentils.
So was a whole dog to put the breadfruit in?
It was a hole, we dig a little hole and put some stones around, make it look nice and make the preparation together with the leaves and the bush and everything and set it together. So you can do it on the beach, you can do it, take your family to a picnic and you can, so it was good.
I'm hungry. If there are any LaGuerite villagers watching, send us a comment and let us know why you think Judah Fari is going to win the I Rep My Community challenge. So that is your challenge to tell us about Judah Fari winning his challenge.
Yes.
So how did the members of your community react with your workshop, and do you get daily comments from them on how you're doing?
Well, it was just yesterday, but so far I get a couple comments from the parents. Yesterday till now, I'm getting comments from the parents. I have about 3 young ladies was there and a young boy, so it was nice.
So we have to ask, Judah, what do you think gives you the edge, if there is such a thing, going into this competition? What would that be?
What gives me the edge?
Yeah.
The experience I already faced, like salt competition, and already other competition that give me, I really experienced it, so it gives me an outlook of what I'm going to face.
And you might finish 40 minutes ahead of time.
I know. Look at that. 20 minutes ahead of time.
Oh, man.
As well. So do you go into these competitions already knowing you're going to win?
Well, I'm going with a set mind, knowing that I'm going to do my best.
Okay.
And do my best ability. I'm not really doing it to say be a winner, because we are these winners.
Oh, I love
but
that.
I'm doing it to, participate, being a part of the community, and getting my business out there. Because doing it in this competition, people getting to know about my business, item creation. So I always like to take that.
We have with us here another finalist of the I Rep My Community India Kitchen competition, and it is Saundia Mitcham-Glasgow, otherwise known as Chef Sandy. And she represented Cunningham Heights, Cayon, in the I Rep My Community India Kitchen Cooking Challenge. And now we're going to talk about this upcoming competition. First question. I know you were listening to Judah. I know you were listening to Judah for some of it. Who do you think will win, Sandy?
That's everybody's guess. I don't know.
But you hope it will be you.
Yes, I'm hoping that it will be me.
I'm sure you have a crowd of supporters behind you, right?
The whole of Cayon.
You see that, Green Valley?
So Sandy, how long have you been cooking?
Professionally, I've been cooking since 2009.
Oh, nice.
Professionally, but I've been cooking my whole life.
So how did you get into cooking?
I don't know. I just started cooking and I liked it. So I just made it my career.
Okay, so how are your preparations coming along for this sweet and savory beef competition?
Okay, so I have never actually eaten beef before. until I heard them say, okay, this is the ingredient that we have to use. So for the last competition where we had the eliminations, I got prepared the night before. But for this one, I couldn't get away with that, so I had to start preparing because I don't know how it tastes. Because this smell of beets, it turns me off. So I had to go and start doing stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, we're getting there. I've already submitted my recipes, and I'm confident in them and my skills as well.
I'm looking forward to seeing you back when the competition is over. In
awesome.
whatever capacity, so I can taste. Yes, I said it.
Yes, you did. All right, so let's talk about healthy eating and whether or not this competition, participating in it, actually informed your decision to cook healthy and eat healthy, or was that something that you did before?
Well, it's something that I did before, but not in like a high scale. You know, trying to cut away from the processed food and stuff like that. But not to say we're going salt-free. No, not that. Not that's healthy.
But still healthy.
But still healthy.
Because you need some seasoning, right? You need some flavor
yes,
to
of
it.
course.
Okay. All right.
So tell us how you will use your creativity in this cooking competition.
Well, as I said before, I've never actually had any dealing with beets, but for this one, I had to think outside the box because creativity is what's going to set you ahead in this competition. I was like, okay, you have to think outside the box. What is going to set your dish apart from everyone else's? So I can't release too much information.
You know, I'm here.
Because my competitors are watching as well. And good luck to you guys in the finals. Everybody is a winner in their own right.
I love it. You and Judah Fari said the same thing, and that's so sweet. Yes.
All right, so let's talk about now where you're going after this competition. Obviously, you are a professional chef. You've been cooking your whole life. You can't even remember when you began to cook. Do you think participating in this competition has merit for your career?
I actually have my own business. I am the owner of The Source, SKN. We specialize in home style cooking, and it's a home-based business as well. We're doing pretty well. So I'm guessing that this is going to propel me a bit forward. Yeah.
Beet will be on the menu now? Perhaps beet dishes will be on the menu?
Probably. You might see a guest appearance.
Look at that. So, well, you said you personally do not like the smell. Have you tasted the beets?
I've tasted it. It doesn't taste as bad as it smells.
Okay.
So it's a little bit earthy, but it has like this sweet taste to it. So, but in my opinion, it's very bland. So it doesn't have like this kick of flavor in your mouth. So you have to try to like oomph it up a bit. Yeah.
But since you said you were cooking for so long, at no point you came across beets, or you just looked at beets and
I
thought,
just looked the
it's
other
not
way.
gonna happen. Oh. Okay, I understand now.
Yeah.
I definitely understand now.
Yeah, you look the other way. Until now.
Until
So
now.
this is like one of those moments when, you know, the suspense is mounting because it's like, I can hear the music in the background, da, da, da. What are you going to do with the beat?
It's like a cartoon. You're running away from it. You're running, and then you just get smack dab in your face.
Exactly. And that's where you are now. I got to ask you, though. Obviously, it's a home-based business that you have.
Yeah.
Taste testers. Anybody around the house, apart from you,
Well,
try this on?
Yes, I actually called all my neighbors, and I would like to thank them for being my community. They've tried my recipes, so we've got feedback already on the recipes that I'm going to do for the finals. So yes, as I said before, we are confident. I am pleased with what I'm going to do.
So did you make them sign a confidentiality agreement before?
Oh, they can't say anything. I don't have to. They don't have to sign anything. But they know. Don't say
They're not
anything.
supposed to say anything. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm
Because
looking
you
out for
don't know who knows who, you know.
Exactly.
But yeah.
That's why I asked that question. But how has the community supported you since you've been in this competition?
Okay, so when I won the pumpkin edition and I got home, my neighbor was actually outside with a pot and a spoon. She was like, bang, 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 bang. She was saying, yeah, Sandy. So it was a good feeling. It's good to have your community behind you. And I'm proud to be representing Cayon. I've been living in Cayon for my whole life. So it's the best place to live, I am saying.
And maybe soon it will be the best place to eat. depending on the outcome
the
of the
source
competition.
SKN, the
There you
source
go, right?
where the good food is, of course.
All right, so let's talk about this whole experience that you have. Obviously, you've
Yeah.
won before. This is why you're here now. Any strategies that you used before? Anything that you want to change going into this leg of the competition? What is
Don't
it for you?
underestimate anybody. Because sometimes you think, okay, I have the edge, and then somebody just comes and just sweep the rug from under your foot. Because Kishama, she was in the pumpkin edition with me, and she's a pastry chef. So I was expecting her to do a pastry item. And when I heard what she was doing, I was like, oh, okay. She's playing with the big dogs. Okay. So she really surprised me, and it was good. It was good. And it taught me a lesson. You don't underestimate your opponent because you just don't know what they're gonna come with. Yeah.
Well, sounds like a challenge. Sounds like you just said to the other competitors, do not underestimate you. Just putting it out there.
If that's what you got from it, then yeah.
Oh, man.
So is this your first competition or you've been in previous ones?
It's my first. I was actually running away from competitions as well. I am not a competitor. I don't like to compete.
Okay.
But as a business owner, I had to step out of my comfort zone. And if I want everybody to know where the good food is, this was SKN, I had to be like, okay, Sandy, this is something you have to do. So just go and face your fears, grab the bull by the horns, and just get it. Yeah.
So I hear you speaking about the source. You've made me hungry already. So I'm sure other persons are interested in hearing where the source is, your contact number, your information that you may have.
Okay, the source SKN is located in Cunningham Heights, Cayon. It is a home-based business, so it's at my home. My contact number is 764-4686. And we are also on Instagram and Facebook at the source SKN. We just launched another part of the business, which is our sauces and condiments. And we do our own mayonnaise, our own garlic butter, teriyaki sauce, barbecue sauce, escovitch sauce, and these are all readily available for purchase and ready to use. You just have to open the cover and add it to whatever you want to add it to. And yeah.